Activity 3 does not have a title screen, so that's what you got. I hope that made it even more exciting. Whew, I gotta relax now. First I want to apologize if I've been looking at you strangely for the past 3 videos, or 4 videos, because my BlackBerry's been upside down, and which makes the camera in a funny position, so even though I'm looking right at the screen, I might have looked like I was looking off into the wilderness. Sorry. Too late. It's already been filmed. This movie is the 3rd in the series, that's why they put a 3 in the name. And the series is... It's got a plot to it. There's a long-term kind of mythology to this whole thing. It's about this family where there's 2 sisters who, when they were children, they were tormented by this invisible demon, as far as they know. I mean, you know, it's a vague ghost story kind of thing. And as they've grown up, the other movies happened. Paranormal Activity 1 happened to one of them, Paranormal Activity 2 happened to the other one, and now number 3 takes place in the 80s when they were kids. This is the formative bad situation that started it all. And these movies are, as you can see here, home video camera things. In this case, he strapped his camera onto an oscillating fan, which is very clever of him if he's making a movie and wants it to be more interesting, and has nothing to do with reality. That's the one thing with these movies, and of course with all these handheld camera movies, it's always total crap how these people have their cameras. I mean, the guy will be like, "What's going on in the other room? Let me grab my camera and go see." You don't need your camera for that. And there's footage of this guy sitting in his garage working on the footage he's got. He's got his camera set over here, filming him looking at his video screen. It's stupid. Nobody would record that. But I get over that just fine. It doesn't bother me. Because it's very tense. These movies, you know what you're gonna get. Sorry, I don't sit very properly. With a Paranormal Activity movie, it's a strict formula. All they're trying to do is scare you. There is a plot, but it doesn't really matter. It's just an escalating series of frights. And those frights all come the same way, which is you sit there looking at the living room or whatever room, and it's just quiet, nothing's going on, and it goes on a long time like that, and the whole point is you're looking at the screen, you're scanning to find the secret, to find whatever is not right in that scene. It's like a game. And suddenly you catch it. There's a lamp swinging over here, or there's somebody in that corner where there shouldn't be. Whatever it is, there's something wrong. And usually that's about it. That you notice it, then it cuts to the next scene where it's the next day and they're like, "Oh, what happened last night?" And for some people, my wife watched this with me, she was totally bored. But for me, I'm playing that game. I'm looking and I'm going, what is it? And these movies are kind of the only ones really that are genuinely scary for me. Like, I'm looking and I go, I jumped several times during this movie, which hasn't happened so far in the whole month of October that I've been doing these movies. So thumbs up to Paranormal Activity for actually being scary. And that's what this is. It's a thrill ride. It's a boring thrill ride, I guess. But it's nothing but scares. There is content, there's a story and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter. It's just there to scare you. And I think it does a pretty good job, and I rate it 4 out of 5. I'm gonna look back at my Paranormal Activity 2 review from last year and see how it compares, but I do want to say this one is more exciting than number 2 or number 1. I think they've kind of ramped it up as they've gone because they realize how boring it is to sit and look at something forever and then get a tiny little payoff. But yeah, this one, they've ramped it up more. It's more exciting. There's more stuff that happens instead of just empty rooms. And I liked it. I did. My wife found it very boring, and I did not.